Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Sheryl, and I'm the proud founder of the Institute of Naturopathic Wellness. And I have with me today one of my latest graduates, Lindsay Williams. This young lady is such a powerhouse. She's so dedicated to learning and helping people get well, and she's had her own life journey she's going to tell you about. She actually resides in South Lyon, Michigan, and she is background in Western medicine with clinical research, especially in oncology. And Lindsay, I couldn't be more proud of you. You have been one of the most stellar students. I know how dedicated you are to helping people get well. And so, can I ask you a question? Is
Thank you.
that all right? What
Absolutely.
problem that you were having? Why did you even want to look into naturopathic wellness? Tell us what your journey was that brought you here.
So for about 8 years, I kept getting recurrent skin infections and skin rashes that I went to a number of different specialists for, dermatologists, allergists, primary care physicians, rheumatologists, running test after test after test. And at the end of the day, they all just gave me steroids and said this was an eczema issue and sent me home with steroids. And for years, the rashes not only didn't subside, but they kept getting worse. I started getting rashes in new areas that I didn't put the steroid creams, or, nothing was getting any better. And nobody was telling me why these were occurring. They were just saying it was eczema. So I got extremely frustrated. And I started doing some research on my own and learned that it could be the steroid cream that was actually causing part of my problem.
Mhm.
And, you know, it was kind of a light bulb went off and I said, what am I doing? And, I really took matters into my own hands and looked into naturopathy and how to, how can I treat myself? How can I figure this out on my own? Because nobody is helping me. The doctors that I know and trust are pretty much leaving me high and dry without, telling me or wanting to figure out why this is happening to me.
Yeah, unfortunately, our traditional Western medicine does a great job at critical care. We'd all agree with that,
Right.
right? But they don't
Absolutely.
get trained in naturopathy or prevention as much as they
Right.
should at all. And so again, they're trained in here's the Band-Aid approach. Here, take this drug, take that drug. And so, what did the frustration feel like when you were trying to solve this problem? I mean, tell us what that felt like.
Yeah, it actually, the frustration just became insurmountable after a while. 8 years of going through this, you can imagine, not only did it affect my quality of life, but it affected my way of my being, my entire being. I'm a wife and mother also, and I got to the point where I couldn't even get out of bed. My skin was so excoriated and, I
Mhm.
couldn't eat. I lost 30 pounds. I was, reacting to air for the most part, for lack of a better word. Um, and so, I was frustrated. I was angry. I was hurt. All of these doctors that I worked with and knew and trusted, I felt very let down and kind of just left to the wolves. So, it was very hard to wrap my head around, my career being on one side of things and what I was really going through on the other side of things.
Mhm.
Um, so it was
No,
really hard for me to accept.
yeah, and something I think many times our pain will lead us to our passion, right? Our pain
Absolutely.
leads us to our passion, and it's so beautiful to see you healthy and well and doing your passion now. So, what was different about the Institute of Naturopathic Wellness? Why did you choose this course? You could have chose many things out there. I know you did your research. What interested you in the Institute of Naturopathic Wellness?
So, changing, getting sick actually did exactly what you just said. It changed it turned pain into passion. Absolutely. And naturopathy just became a way of life for me. And I wanted to share that with others. And after interviewing, when you're looking for a school, you interview them just as much as they interview you.
Mhm.
And, after talking with Dr. Sheryl and after talking with, you know, other institutes, I just found that the Institute of Naturopathic Wellness not only fit the bill for me, but it was different in that the camaraderie, the things that we talked about in class, the difference in the one-on-one time with you, Dr. Sheryl, the the topics that were talked about, or that were going to be discussed, the way the program worked, the modules, it seemed so seamless in that it really gave you a chance to not only learn as on your own time and redo a module if you needed to, or you know ask questions on the weekly classes that you have every Wednesday. I mean, not all other institutes offer anything like that. It's very different here, and I loved it.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And it is my passion to really make sure each and every student learns this so that they can get out and make a difference in their own life, but also pay it forward in their community. And I know that you're doing that because I'm excited for you to share what you're doing now. But take me to the moment when you realized that the education was really working for you. Was there a certain aha moment that you're like, oh my God, this is what I really wanted?
Yes. So as I was approaching my final doing my final health histories for the course, getting ready to graduate, I actually had uh, people that I was helping throughout a Bible study that I was in call me and let me know how this has changed their life, how the things I was recommending changed their life. One woman actually called me and said, I'm going on vacation, and for the first time in 20 years, I don't have to take any pills with me.
Hmm.
And that was my aha moment. That was the moment where I realized that, not only did I help myself, but I'm actually making a difference in someone else's life for the better. She was, she had a lot of chronic issues for many, many years. And, she is, uh, pharmaceutical medication free at this point after
Wow.
taking over
Wow.
5 medications
Wow.
a day for 20 years. Yeah. So that was
Oh,
probably my
oh, that just
aha.
joy to my heart. It makes my heart want to sing when I hear those type of stories. And that's what this education is all about, all about. Well, the last question I have to ask you, because I know that you're doing so much good, tell us what life looks like now that you have this education. Where are you taking it?
So my life is completely different. I actually started my own business called Roots Whole Body Healing. The driver behind that name was that I wanted to get to the root of everybody's problems, everybody's health challenges. I don't want to just put a band-aid on it and say, here's some steroid cream. We don't know why you have eczema, but this will help it. I want to get to the root of why you have eczema, or why you have high blood pressure, or why you have chronic constipation, or, um, you know, I really wanted to incorporate also my oncology background somehow. And after you get chemotherapy and you go through radiation and your body is completely broken down, I want to build you back up from the root. I want to build you back up from your foundation and grow your foundation to where you can feel like yourself again.
Mm, that is so beautiful, Lindsay. Oh my God, I'm fighting back tears right now. I know because I know that you're going to be able to do that for so many of your clients. And I know your heart, and I know these foundations are so real and so true, and that they work. And this is so exciting. And I just want to keep in touch for sure. I want to make sure that
Absolutely.
in touch. And I couldn't be more proud of you. And I know you're going to have a very successful wellness business, but more importantly, you're going to
You.
touch so many lives. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And it's just been a joy. And congratulations for completing the Institute of Naturopathic
Thank
Wellness.
you, Dr. Sheryl. Thank you very much. I owe it all to you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Sheryl, and I'm the founder of the Institute of Naturopathic Wellness. So many people, I think, have passion to actually dive into the career of more holistic health or becoming a certified naturopathic wellness professional or consultant. But you're wondering, can I actually make income? How can I take this education and actually move into a new career path? Well, I'm happy to tell you that you can make income, and many of our graduates are doing very well in the marketplace. I would love to introduce you to one of our latest graduates who is having a great success with it, Lindsay Williams. Let's hear her
I
story.
do. Can I start a business after this course? Can I start my own income? Can I make a good income um, in naturopathy as a naturopathic wellness consultant? The answer is absolutely yes, 100,000 times. Yes, you can do this. Roots was born, and I am taking off like nobody's business. I am joining the Chamber of Commerce, networking, getting going to outings, getting invited to different business to business events. You can market yourself like crazy. You can earn a very good living doing this. This is all possible after you graduate from the Institute of Naturopathic Wellness, 100%.
If you'd like to get more information about the Institute of Naturopathic Wellness and what it can do for you, just click the link below. I look forward to meeting you.